Okay, they made yet a third Dragonheart movie. It's called Dragonheart 3, The Sorcerer's Curse. I'm going to read the Netflix bio real quick. When young Squire Gareth goes in search of a fallen comet, he believes it holds gold that he could use to pay for his knighthood. Instead of finding a comet, Gareth finds the dragon Drago has fallen to Earth and is being hunted by an evil sorcerer. There's some more in there. If you're thinking, didn't Drago die? Wasn't that kind of the point of like the first main dragon? Yeah, this one really isn't tied to the other ones at all, except for the sharing of a heart that a dragon would do with a person. Remember the first movie when Sean Connery did, and it was this huge, momentous moment, and it was, like half the story built up to that moment, the other half was rectifying that problem. Gareth saves Drago, which, as even actually the dragon's name, he gives a much longer name. He says, "I'll just call you Drago because you're a dragon." He saves him from a small contingent of sorcerers, but he gets injured. And he's like, "Oh, I'll share my heart with you." He's also going with a clutch of dragon eggs. So now you've got a druid, essentially kind of like a Celtish warrior female, and the squire. High people want to take bets that the squire and the girl from the other side of the wall, do you think they become an item? They do. The nice thing, this film has much better effects than the second one. The second one was horrible. It looked like a kid in Photoshop went, "I like dragons," and made a dragon. And Drago this time is voiced by Sir Ben Kingsley. Adds a proper amount of realness when it comes to like, who did your dragon the first time? Sean Connery. Oh man, it's hard. Can we get James Earl Jones? Joel's the second? Alright, what about Sir Ben Kingsley? He's done a lot of films that have been pretty bad. Blood Rain. So, he delivers a really nice voice. And of course, the plot is pretty simple. You got a guy who is trying to become a knight. The best way to do that is to buy it. So he's trying to find gold. The dragon eggs are gold. So he's trying to save them, protect them, because he's also really good friends with Drago. Okay. And they share some sort of weird, like, the nice thing is, Drago isn't constantly in dragon form. He occasionally does this weird, like, misty thing, which is done pretty well for low budget. And I was like, that's an impressive beat. That's a nice one. I like that. They do some good things. Yes, this is a direct-to-DVD or direct-to-video or and direct-to-streaming, whatever the terminology is now. So it's not an amazing film, but I would safely say they should have called this one Dragonheart 2. Entirely forget that number 2 happened. Just been like, oh yeah, it's on Netflix, we don't know why. It's on Amazon Prime, I don't know how it got there. This one actually is a pretty decent successor when it comes to a low-budget version of the Dragonheart series.